How is everyone doing today? Where is everyone joining from? Everyone go ahead and let me know in the comments where you are joining from. For those of you guys who may not know, we are Avana and we are located in Miami. We have 3 locations here. Guys, don't look at the back of my head because I don't know what that looks like, okay? That's none of my business. However, if you guys would love to know more about Avana, please stick around. My lives are never long, but I do want to give you guys a little bit more detail as to what you are seeing on screen. And I also want to showcase to you guys Dr. Mamaniscus. Welcome. I don't know if this is you or Jody, but whatever. Hi, welcome. How are you? And I do want you guys to be able to learn more about Avana and what we offer here, okay? Speaking of Dr. Mamaniscus, if you guys haven't seen that last video that we posted, please go and check that out because it's quite funny. So I do want you guys to be able to see that, okay? So go and check that out. Also, if you're not already following us, also go ahead and do so because you never know with the TikTok ban what is going to happen. All right. So I do want you guys to be able to check that out. All right. So how is everyone doing today? One of my boyfriends is messaging me from Geneva. The way I will financially ruin him. Anyway. Guys, do you have any questions about the HD? Nanette, welcome. Do you have any questions about the HD lipo that you are seeing on screen today? And have you seen this before? Because I do want to show you guys some more before and afters that look amazing as well. So please stick around because I will be showing you guys that. But make sure you're following us because by that time, I am going to have to take us off the app, okay? So we're going to have to head over somewhere else. So go ahead and follow us if you're not already doing so. But I do want to discuss the HD Lipo 360 with you guys by Dr. McDaniel. And I also want to show you guys the other surgeons that we have here as well as other procedures because last live everyone was asking about the mommy makeovers and we actually have a very cool deal for that going on amongst other deals and specials that I also want to show you guys. So please stay tuned for that. Lyndon, for those of you guys who are not already following us, now is the opportunity to do so because as soon as we go into a little bit more detail about what you guys are seeing on screen, I will be removing us from here and going over to see those before and after. How are you, my love? Let's go ahead and pin that comment. And we have username. One sec. So username says that they made a deposit and I think that they require you to do that from their team because of whatever reason their team is asking for that for, my love. But it's definitely just to ensure that it's something that isn't a scam. Does that make sense? So it's not a credit card that was just found on the streets. Do you know what I mean? Now, for those of you guys who are seeing this for the first time, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions for me? Any questions for me, guys? Latasha, welcome. Yeah, I think it's honestly just to ensure that that's really and truly your card, love. But don't worry, we're a real company. It's not like we're going to use it to go to Bloomingdale's, okay? So you're welcome, my love. You know, nowadays there's a lot of stuff happening outside. People are getting desperate. Yesterday, for example, I went to do laundry. And this man was like, oh, they don't leave your laundry unattended. First of all, who does that? But they were like, don't leave your laundry unattended because this lady did that. And then she left, she came back and her laundry was gone. So people are literally out here taking laundry, guys. So I'm pretty sure if you hear about like credit card fraud and all of that stuff, like we have to also as a company take accountability and ensure that that card is actually your card and that you just don't have random digits that you can kind of share. Does that make sense? So Latasha, thank you so much for the gift. I really like the balls. Truly, truly appreciate it. How are you doing, my love? So on surname, just keep that into consideration. The times that we live in, people are getting desperate, literally desperate. I can't believe somebody like stole someone's laundry, like crazy. But anyway, just understand that those are the times that we're living in right now. Hello, Nanette. How are you? Do you have a problem that you'd like for me to solve? And Latasha, thank you so much for the donation. Nanette, talk to me. Do you have any questions about anything that you are seeing? So Nanette, that's a fantastic question. And for those of you guys who may be scrolling through, Nanette is asking, you can also give birth after having done the tummy tuck. Now, a very important follow-up question. Do you mean, can you do a C-section after you've done the tummy tuck? Because I know once you've done the C-section once, that is always going to be the way in which you give birth. However, if you give birth through the canal, right, for example, then yes, the tummy tuck should be fine. It's different though if you were to have to do the C-section. But I'm still waiting for clarification on that. Yeah, Riyadh, I'm waiting for Nanette to let me know as well. Are you talking about a C-section specifically? Because that's something that will determine the answer a little bit more clearly. How long after tummy tuck surgery can you give birth? Typically after a tummy tuck surgery, you shouldn't even get another surgery for another minimum 9 months to a year because your internal is still healing. Now, if you were to get pregnant right after you've had a tummy tuck, you have to understand as well that your insides are still healing. So if you're doing a natural birth, I would say 9 months to a year after is when you should start like actually trying, versus getting pregnant right after you do a tummy tuck. I wouldn't recommend that. Okay, perhaps wait until you've had the birth and then do the tummy tuck after. For a natural birth, you know, that's different than a C-section, because a C-section has incisions, you know, they're tightening the muscle underneath. So it's different than if you're giving birth naturally. But I would recommend, if you're doing a pregnancy, right, if you're interested in going through a pregnancy, look to do your tummy tuck after your pregnancy, not before. That's one of the reasons why they call it a mommy makeover, because it's a makeover that you do after you become a mommy, right? So, and the mommy makeover doesn't necessarily only have to do with childbirth. That's just what this subject matter is right now. It could also be dramatic weight loss. Dramatic weight loss, there's no other way to get rid of that loose skin unless you do the surgery. So I'd recommend Nanette and Riyadh, if you are Raida, sorry. If you are in fact interested, leave your details down below next to the little comment box. The comment box is here. The little blue box is here. Leave your details there. And then you guys can already start the discussions because the consultation is free. And then, you know, you can ask the relevant questions in terms of how long do I have to wait after my pregnancy in order to do this. I want twins specifically. I want a one and done, 2-in-1 special combo deal. And I have to wait a little bit longer than if you were to just have one, which is normal, right? It's normal to just have the one, but I'd have to wait a little over a year before I can do my mommy makeover, let's say. However, if you've had, you know, just the one, I would say between 6 to 9 months is the typical waiting period before you can even decide on doing a tummy tuck, a mommy makeover, whatever the case may be, because you may feel fine and still be able to do everything on the exterior, but on the interior, everything is still healing. So I'd highly recommend that if you are interested, already have in your mind the time frame so that not only you can save, but perhaps you can already be putting money towards what you'd like to get done, because they do offer financing and that you pay off as you go along. So for example, if you're already pregnant now and you want to definitely do this, have that consultation so that you can decide and already have mentally in your mind, you know, how much you have to put to the side to actually get through what you want to get through. All right. And Raida, thank you so very much. But my recommendation is, whenever you are in fact interested in, you know, pregnancy or anything, do it after pregnancy. That's why whenever people come on my live and they're like, oh, have you ever had anything done? I always remind them, first of all, don't let the baggy clothes fool you. There's body under here. So there's body already. But I do know that once I have twins, it's going to definitely take a toll on my body, because my stomach is going to have to expand literally double what it typically would for one baby, right? So I always remind you guys to do it after, because that's my intention as well. My intention is to do it after. There's no sense in doing it before, when the whole point of, like, for example, the mommy makeover is to do a makeover for the mommy. But again, I want to specify it's called that because it's very common, that type of makeover. But again, that can be done for people who have lost a lot of weight as well. Okay, so Nanette, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. So yeah, so that's basically my recommendation. My recommendation is you do what you need to do. You do what you need to do first, and then you fix what you need to fix after. Don't go through 2 healing processes for no reason. Do you know what I mean? First the surgery, then the pregnancy. Go through the pregnancy first, and then go through the surgery second. That way you're good to go. Thank you so much, by the way, for liking the live. And for those of you guys who are in here, how are you doing today? We have Victor, we have Lizzie McGuire, Elizabeth Loaiza, Sara Ruiz, Ana Lucia Dominguez. Guys, how are you doing today? Some of you guys visit every single live. Why don't you say anything? Do we have any questions for me? Any questions, guys? Brenda, hello, welcome. Honestly, it's the having to go to the bathroom all the time. That's the worst part about the juicing for the entire day, because it's non-stop. But like I said, I have lost a significant amount of weight already since Monday. It's just a starvation that I can't deal with. Guys, have me here on the live. Any questions whatsoever? Guys, any questions for me while you guys have me here? Because if not, I am going to run through some of the things that I'd like for you guys to do when I'm not on the live. So first and foremost, what we are going to definitely do is, if we're not already following us, we're going to go ahead and hit that follow button. But most importantly, we are going to also go on Instagram. Our Instagram is on our profile. So go ahead and click on the link on the profile and visit the Instagram, where you are going to be able to see a variety of different doctors, as well as, most importantly, you guys are also going to be able to see the deals, the specials that we have going on. And also you are going to be able to see before and afters that we can't showcase here. Now on AvanaPlasticSurgery.com, the official website, which you can also find through the link tree on Instagram, you are going to be able to go through there and you are going to be able to select from the before and afters for procedure, also for surgeon. Okay, so go ahead and check that out as well, because I do want you guys to be able to see some of the good things that are happening over there. However, if you want live before and afters, please check out the Instagram page. Now, I am looking forward to seeing you guys on my next live. So thank you so very much for tuning in today.